In this demo, I'd like to introduce to you the software that you'll be using to program the midiflorian. This software is completely open source and comes with the product. It works on Windows and Mac. It was designed to be really straightforward, really intuitive. As you can see on the left, you have the floorboard laid out, and all you need to do to set up a preset is choose the bank, physically pressing the up and down bank buttons, and then the preset that you'd like to modify. We're going to be targeting Amplitube, the AMP modeling software. What I'd like to have are the top 4 presets of the midiflorian changing the patches in Amplitube, and the bottom 4 presets changing effects and stomp boxes. One of the cool things about the midiflorian programming interface is that you can actually control how many banks the midiflorian will support. You don't always want to support 16 banks, perhaps you just want to support 2 banks, one for an AMP modeling software and one for your DAW. But in this demo we're going to just have one bank. The first thing we're going to do is set up the expression pedal. I have Amplitube accepting expression pedal messages as control change 12 on channel 2. To do this in the software interface, it's rather simple. You use this drop down to select the message you'd like, in our case control change, choose the channel, and then the message number itself. Well, I want this setting copied across every preset in this bank. All I need to do, press this button over here. Now every preset will have the same expression pedal setting. The next thing we would like to do is set up the top 4 presets of the midiflorian to change patches in Amplitube. This is done with program change messages. All we do is select the preset we'd like to modify, move down to the MIDI message selector, and choose the message we want. Now as you can see, the midiflorian supports a wide variety of MIDI messages, not just the standard control and program change messages you usually see. So in our case, we'd like a program change on channel 2, and I'm going to use program 0. All I need to do is add this to the message. I'm going to repeat this for every preset across the top row of the midiflorian. Preset 2, we want the program change on channel 2, program 1, and repeat. We'd like to set up the lower 4 presets of the midiflorian to change the stomp boxes and effects in Amplitube. This is done using control change messages. Select the preset we'd like to modify, and move on down to the MIDI message selector. Use control change, channel 2, and I've set up Amplitube to start accepting values from 21. And we add that. Amplitube is unique in the sense that it requires that the stomp boxes be controlled with latching buttons. In the program interface, it's quite simple to set it up. We just press this button over here. Now preset 5 is a latching button. I'm going to repeat this across all the lower presets. There's one last thing I'd like to do. One of the powerful features of the midiflorian is that you can chain multiple MIDI messages. What I'm going to do is set up preset 5 to not change just one stomp box. I'm going to set it up to change every stomp box in the chain. I'm going to do this by adding extra control change messages. Now you can see that the midiflorian is going to be sending 4 control change messages on channel 2 when I press preset 5. We're going to be saving this preset's profile. This is useful if you have different profiles for perhaps different workbenches or a number of different pieces of software. Or maybe you just want to share your settings with somebody else. We're going to save this as AMP2. And all that remains is to send these settings to the midiflorian. Select Tools, then Current Settings to midiflorian, And that's it. It's programmed. So here we are in Amplitube. We have our program changes. Our expression pedal. And our control changes for the stomp boxes. Not forgetting that we set preset 5 to turn on all the stomp boxes.